How you doing everyone? It's day 33 I think it is of walking around Ireland. I'm in Kilrush, just getting ready to leave here. It is raining outside, but que sera sera. This is Charlie. Charlie, look. So David Flynn, thank you so much. David Flynn and his dog Charlie took me in yesterday, gave me a steak dinner, cooked breakfast, shower, laundry, everything I could possibly need or want, and I'm so grateful for that kindness. Again, it happened last week with Noreen and Una Min, and now David just out of nowhere pops up and invites me to come and stay, and has gone out of his way for me at every turn, so I'm so appreciative of that. He's gone back out to work here, so I'm getting ready to leave the house. I'm home alone with Charlie, and I'm gonna be so sad to leave you. When people say their dog is crazy, you usually think, oh yeah, everyone thinks that about their dog, but you really are. Aren't you crazy? Yeah. So yeah, head good, body good, feet good, mind good. Let's go. I do this almost every day on the walk around Ireland. I leave town, I walk out of town with a feeling of both gratefulness and sadness, because you really, it's sad to leave anyone or anywhere, but then you're also really grateful that for the adventure you've had and the people that you've met. Thank you so much. Honestly, you're a legend. Unbelievable. Thank you for everything. Yeah. And yeah, I made sure Charlie didn't get out. Alright, yeah, no worries. Yeah. Make sure he was sad when I was leaving. You could see he knew I was going. He kept rolling around like, one more rub. But there would be Charlie. Thanks again. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And I'll see you again, Dave, right? Yeah. Cheers. Keep in touch. I just want to share everything that's happening on this trip. It's not a thinly veiled brag at all, trust me. And I wasn't going to say this. I'm a bit overwhelmed by, when I arrived in town the other day, a couple of people, well, someone jumped out of a car to take a photo with me, and then there was people applauding me when I arrived in the marina. And now this morning walking, I've just met David, but two people have gone past in their cars and rolled down the window and waved at me. Like, jeez. I keep looking over my shoulders and like, who are they waving at? What I've been thinking about today, it's all down to David Flynn here, Irene and Mary Hamilton, Christian on the boat, Darren on the boat, the OPW guys, John Morgan and Ruth. Everyone has really been very supportive to me on in my time here in Clare, and that's the way I feel that people have been interacting with me on this trip. And the reason I'm thinking about that now is because I didn't anticipate all of this in the start of the walk. I just thought it's going to be an adventure, but more and more people are becoming part of this trip, and it's added a whole new layer to the trip. It's been so much more enjoyable for that reason, and it's leaving me feel very, very grateful leaving Kilrush behind me here. He's my brother, don't you know? She's my sister. So calm out here today. Like it was windy for most of today, but now it feels like the calm before the storm. And it's the first time, it feels like the first time in about 2 weeks that it hasn't rained. Beautiful. I think the weekend's meant to be better in terms of weather, so that'd be nice. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Here comes the sun. Woke up this morning, sunbeams coming in my tent, and I just thought, this is fantastic. I can get up now, take the tent down while it's dry, and walk. And look, beautiful blue skies. It's made my morning. I've been saying for the last couple of days, that the rain was getting a bit boring, you know. I was wet every day. I don't mind the rain, and especially when it comes and goes, but it was just coming and coming non-stop for, it seemed, for the last week and a half, 2 weeks. So waking up to this has just put me in the best mood ever. It's day 34 walking around Ireland. I'm leaving Doonbeg here and I'm gonna head up towards Spanish Point, Milltown, Malby. Head good, feet good, body good, mind good, all good. Let's go. The funny thing about down here, you always laugh when someone from abroad, an American, might say to you, do you know John Murphy? But you say to people in a town like this, do you know Dave Sheedy or do you know the Dylans? And of course they do know them. So, it's, as much as we joke about that, it's true. Oh, here, look, American flag. And another one. That's quite nice to see, you know. I know people that really don't like Trump and wherever. I'm not here to discuss that. But it's nice to see for Americans to walk into town here in Ireland and see an American flag like that. This is Doonbeg Castle here. It's a 16th century castle, but there's very little to point out about it. As you can see, it was garrisoned by the O'Briens of Thomond and at one point the McMahons. It's great in the country. You can just leave your just leave your car door open while you go into the shop. Like these places, you don't have to worry about anyone stealing anything, you know. It just doesn't happen.
Or do you want to?
Yeah, no, I don't. No, yes, I do want to lift, but I won't take one.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a difference. All right, that's how we'll say goodbye in the camera. Oh yeah. Thanks so much. All the best. All right. Bye. See you. All the best. Up the Dubs. Up the Dubs. We're safe to say up the Dubs now because Dublin's playing Kerry next week, and I'm now in County Clare. So how you doing? Sorry. I'm now in County Clare, so I'm safe to talk about the Dublin football team. Whereas last week, I might have been in some trouble with some Kerry men and women talking about that. But anyway, I was just walking past the cafe here. I'll have to put it in the Something Spoon. Joe, in the Something Spoon, I'll have to put it in the link in the description here. And these guys here, Angie, Mike, Mary, and her son Paul, came out of the cafe, invited me in for a cup of coffee, just a random meeting. This lovely girl here just stopped the car and said, would you like a lift to the bottom of the hill? And that's happened twice today, at different times. It's unbelievable. It's like all of a sudden everyone wants to do everything for me, even the people I don't know. It reminds me of people that believe life happens to them and people that believe life happens for them. They're both right, whatever way you look at things. That's how things transpire. I've always believed that. I look at the people today that I met for the coffee and sandwiches, and I look at David during the week, Irene, Mary, Noreen, Una Min, all the people I've met on this trip that know about this trip. They all seem very like-minded, super positive, and willing to do anything for you, like so generous and kind and not expecting anything in return. And I'm not imagining that. I know that for a fact because I've taken these trips before in different parts of the world and I've seen something similar. It's a great experience to have because without these experiences and without this adventure, I wouldn't have that positive belief, that mindset that something good is always around the corner, that something good can happen at any time. It's great.